All right, so before we talk about movement, before we talk about the body, before all of that, we need to talk about vision. Why? Because your eyes dictate your stress levels before you even take a step. You see, your brain relies on vision more than any other sense to protect itself from danger. So for that reason, we can pull a lot of information from it. All right, so to get started here, your nervous system is wired for survival. So when you're in danger, your eyes lock in. That's direct vision. It activates your sympathetic nervous system, fight or flight. So when you feel safe, your gaze has a tendency to expand more. So peripheral vision activates your parasympathetic system, rest and digest. So the problem with modern day life is that it keeps us locked into direct vision all the time, forcing our bodies into that sympathetic chronic stress state more often. But your vision isn't just about what's in front of you. It determines how your body entirely responds in space as well. All right, so what does that mean, how your body responds in space? So, as we walk, of course, our legs alternate, but subconsciously, our eyes are supposed to as well. So as we move between left and right stance, our vision is supposed to shift slightly to help us pull in more information about the world around us. So when we use screens, we tend to lock into a fixed gaze, preventing this natural alternation. So over time, this can create a disposition to favor one side more than the other, making us feel stuck, tense, or unbalanced. So once that vision becomes asymmetrical, it can have a cascading effect on the rest of the body, making it counterintuitive to integrate proper alternation. So this is when we're starting to talk about what's called top-down driven pathology, which will probably be for another video, to be honest. All right, so if we want to do things that are more parasympathetically driven for our vision, those things might include. So step one, before you do anything else, get your eyes checked, right? Confirm you haven't lost any function in either eye. Speak with your optometrist. Even slight imbalances in vision can shift how your nervous system interprets movement and space. Step two, pay attention to eye dominance. So do you feel like you're relying on one eye more than another? This would be something that you would discuss with your doctor. But this can contribute to postural imbalance and movement, and it's something you should be generally paying attention to. And step three, the one that's the simplest one, is put your phone down, go outside, and give your vision a chance to alternate and walk around in nature. So your system thrives on alternation. Walking in nature is going to give you that chance to shift between direct and peripheral vision, helps you reestablish a normal balance, and all that sympathetic drive can start to become more parasympathetically driven. So next time you're with a friend, pay attention to their eyes. If you see them rapidly and directly scanning the room, it could be a sign that their system is heightened or more sympathetic. The eyes are a great indicator of how high the sympathetic tide has risen in a system. And if you remember back to our early discussion on sympathetic drive, this all connects together. So vision isn't just about what we see. It reflects what's happening inside of us. And the more we learn to recognize all these different cues, the more we can control our own state. All right, so thanks for watching. I know it can seem kind of weird that we're starting with vision and we're supposed to be talking about movement. Hang with me, hang out with me for a couple weeks, because next week I'm going to be talking about teeth, and I'm going to go back down and I'm going to start talking about feet. And so we're talking at the top of the spine and the bottom of the spine, basically, and then I'm just going to start to meet in the middle. Because remember, our original discussion started about core dysfunction and breathing. And so in order for me to explain why we have core dysfunction, we first have to explain what's going wrong with our senses that's making mechanically not working correctly. And if that doesn't make sense, that's okay, just like I said before, because we're going to keep working on it and we're going to start expanding these ideas and make them bigger and bigger. So like and subscribe down below. Like I said, we're just getting started. Peace.